Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today, let's take a stroll through Crete, Greece. Greece has many islands, and Crete is the largest among them. Compared to famous destinations like Santorini and Mykonos, Crete might not be the most well-known. However, Crete boasts stunning beauty, coupled with its reputation as the birthplace of Greek and Western civilizations, making it one of the top destinations for travel in Greece. Today, let's explore the long history and beautiful scenery of Crete. Let's start with historical landmarks. The most famous historical site on Crete is the ruins of the Knossos Palace, located south of the capital, Hheraklion. This palace has a long history, dating back to around 2000 BC. It was the political and cultural center of the Minoan civilization at that time. The Minoan civilization, which predates familiar stories like Homer's epics and many Greek myths such as the tale of Helen of Troy and the Trojan horse, flourished during the Mycenaean period. The complex architectural structures, exquisite frescoes, and legendary labyrinth of the Knossos Palace attract numerous visitors. After visiting, we felt that being a 4,000 to 5,000-year-old relic, it wasn't as grandiose as expected. However, considering its scale, especially given the conditions of that era, it was truly remarkable. Crete is also home to many other remnants of the Minoan civilization, including the palaces of Phaistos, Zakros, and Malia. While these sites may not be as large as Knossos, they are still worth exploring for those who have time and an interest in Greek antiquities. After exploring history, let's take a look at the charming ancient towns of Crete. When visiting Crete, there are several cities that are must-visit destinations. Let's start with the capital and largest city of Crete, Hheraklion. Hheraklion is a port city and one of the most bustling areas on the island. The archaeological museum in the city is well known. After visiting the Knossos Palace, you can come here to systematically learn about the history of the Minoan civilization. Hheraklion also has a Venetian fortress, also known as the Cool's Fortress, located by the harbor, silently witnessing the period when Crete was ruled by the Venetians. After exploring the fortress and the harbor, you can spend an hour or two wandering around the old town, enjoying a meal or coffee, which is quite pleasant. Another must-visit city is Chania, located in the northwest of Crete, often regarded as the most charming city on the island. The city center of Chania is the most quaint among all towns on the island. Near the charming old port, strolling along the seaside, you can see landmarks like the domed mosque and the Egyptian lighthouse, then explore the narrow streets of the old town, offering a strong Venetian atmosphere. Those who appreciate a sophisticated ambience should definitely experience it. Between Hheraklion and Chania, there is another charming small town called Rethymno. This town is also one of the most Venetian and Turkish-style places on the island. Like the other two cities, Rethymno has a charming old town, narrow streets, and ancient buildings. However, what amazed us the most was its Venetian castle. Built on a hill, the ancient walls of the castle, along with the remains of a Christian church-turned-mosque, tell the story of its more than 800-year history under the Byzantine Empire, Venetian Republic, and Ottoman Empire. From the top of the castle, you can overlook the entire town of Rethymno. The azure sea, golden beaches, and distant snow-capped mountains create a breathtaking view. In addition to Hheraklion, Chania, and Rethymno, the three relatively larger cities, Crete also has many interesting small towns. For example, Agios Nikolaos, a charming and romantic seaside town, is worth spending a few days to fully appreciate. Apart from these charming cities, the natural scenery of Crete is also absolutely worth your attention and investment. Let's start with the most characteristic feature, the pink sand beach of Elafonissi. Located on the southwest side of the island, this beach features soft sand mixed with pink coral fragments, giving the entire beach a soft pink hue, which is quite magical. Swimming, snorkeling, sunbathing, and strolling on this beach are all enjoyable activities. The water at the pink sand beach is crystal clear. Moreover, as it is a relatively less crowded spot, tourists are not as overwhelming as in Athens or Santorini. Here, you can experience the tranquility and purity of the sea and the beach. Another famous and perhaps the most beautiful beach on the island is Balos Beach. This beach is located in the northwest part of the island. With its extensive coastline and stunning sea from light green to deep blue, Balos Beach is truly remarkable. Especially with a large lagoon here, with shallow, warm, transparent water, swimming, snorkeling, or just soaking in the water, an afternoon will pass by quickly. About 2 kilometers north of Balos Beach is Gramvousa Island, also known as Pirate Island, which also has beautiful beaches and sea. There is also a sunken ship from more than 50 years ago, a good spot for snorkeling. To visit Balos Beach, you can drive from Chania, or drive to Knossos port and take a day trip by boat to Balos Beach and Pirate Island. Crete not only has beautiful beaches and coastlines but also extremely beautiful mountain scenery. For friends who enjoy hiking and trekking, the Samaria Gorge in Crete is a must-visit destination. Located in the White Mountains National Park in western Crete, it is one of the longest and deepest gorges in Europe. Inside the gorge, there are many steep cliffs, clear streams, dense vegetation, and rocky and limestone landscapes. The hiking route starts from the northern entrance, through the entire gorge, and finally reaches the southern coast of Elafonissi, taking about 5 to 7 hours. As we mentioned in our previous video about Santorini, we never had a bad meal in Greece. Crete is no exception, with fresh and delicious ingredients. Salads, fruits, seafood, yogurt, red wine, all taste excellent. The lamb on the island is also very tasty, whether grilled or stewed. When dining in Crete, restaurants usually offer a little local raki and dessert after the meal. Raki is made from grape skins, with an alcohol content of over 40%, but it has a pure taste and is quite enjoyable. Lastly, let's talk about transportation and accommodation. Generally, when visiting Crete, you will go through the two major cities of Hheraklion and Chania. Both cities have airports and ferry terminals. There are public buses on the island, but we recommend renting a car for convenience. The cost of living on the island is not high, and car rentals are not expensive either. Just find a local car rental company on tourism websites, place an order online, and they will deliver the car to your hotel with clear procedures. As for accommodation, Crete is much cheaper than popular destinations like Santorini. It's easy to find well-rated and affordable hotels on booking websites. Of course, there are also many luxury hotels and guest houses, depending on your budget and preferences. The photo here was taken from the balcony of our hotel in Chania, with an unbeatable sea view, and it wasn't expensive. In short, Crete is a place with rich history and culture, stunning landscapes, delicious cuisine, and affordable prices. You won't be disappointed when you visit. In the next video, we will briefly introduce the history of Greece, hoping to help viewers planning to travel to Greece. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting travel content.